This question makes reference to the issue of sign gifts, which has been much debated for a number of decades within the church. The topics of prophecy, speaking in tongues, and words of knowledge specifically intersect with the doctrines of the sufficiency and authority of the Bible, making it necessary for us to be clear on whether or not we believe that we have all we need in the Bible for counseling, or are we in need of further revelation. At ACBC, we want everyone to know that it is only the revelation that is given to us in the closed canon of Scripture that is authoritative and sufficient to help people with the problems of life. You can find out more about this issue from ACBC on their website under the statements from their board of directors. This question provides you with the opportunity to explain your position on this issue. Just make sure to provide biblical support for your position. When it comes to terms to define, it will be good for you to return back to your previous definitions of the sufficiency and inspiration of the Scriptures and the Bible verses that you use to explain those doctrines. It would be good for you to research and reference some suggested systematic theology texts in order to provide good and clear definitions of what is meant by continuing revelation, speaking in tongues, prophecy, and words of knowledge, as well as miracles. Some Bible verses to reference would include 1 Corinthians 13, 8 through 12, which says that prophecies and knowledge will cease and tongues will pass away. So it is important for you to explain your understanding of these verses. 1 Corinthians 14, verses 21 and 22 speaks of the original purpose of speaking in tongues, and Hebrews 1 and 2 talk about how God speaks to us through His Son and in His Word. And then there's Revelation 22, verses 18 and 19, which warn us about adding to the Scriptures. When it comes to an outline for this question, you should include first an explanation of your position on the nature of continuing revelation and whether or not tongues, knowledge, and prophecy are gifts for today. Second, you must show your understanding of how prophecy relates to the sufficiency of Scripture, which includes a clear explanation of your commitments to counseling according to the revelation that has been given to us in the Bible. Basically, you need to show if you believe that the Bible gives us everything that we need for counseling, or are we in need of more revelation today? The essence of this question ties back to a much bigger question of what will be the authority in your counseling and what will be the authority in the life of your counselees.